Round
Top
2.
eight.
Top 8.
We have top 8 today. So the players are just shuffling up, and a couple of people are asking about the pairing and also the pairings in general, the brackets. So what I'll do is I'll go over them. So in this round we have Marcus Patel versus
Michael Broadbent.
Yep.
Hometown hero again.
And basically, the top bracket is as follows: the top 8. So Zach Bloomdale versus Luke Parks, Marcus Patel versus Michael Broadbent, which is on the stream. Then we have Alec Drinkwater versus Praveen Anil.
We've got really bad pronunciation.
I'm just butchered that. If anyone follows me, they know I'm terrible with names. And Tom Wibeke versus James Martin.
Tom Waterbeaky.
Waterbeaky. Anyway, so they are the top 8. So congratulations to all of those players. And yeah, it's quite exciting now. We're getting down to the bread and butter of it. It's really nice to see just so many, like, also for me, familiar faces.
Yeah, definitely.
In this, Zach, Marcus, Alec, and James, I know them all very well. So it is nice to see. And also, you know Michael Broadbent.
I know about 7 people in this top card.
Tom as well, yeah. So
I know everyone except Praveen.
It is nice to see
to a certain extent.
So before we just go straight into it, obviously we're around Comic-Con here, well, it's like a Comic-Con type thing, but I'm stumbling across this. So this is a guy who makes deck boxes, all handmade. I thought this is really, really sick. So dice go in there, and then
shall I model this pamphlet?
Jamie will post the link to the place in the chat, but it's actually broken, and he's got so many. I was so happy to see this. I'm actually going to do a video on my channel a little later on. But it's really, really
he
nice.
sells a whole variety of wooden, metal cases, metal dice. They're really, really nice. I'm going back there and getting some later on.
So we'll sort that out later. But without further ado, we'll jump straight into the game. So I'll let them say you can go, and here we go. So it's Marcus Patel playing PK Fire, and then Michael Broadbent playing.
He's back with Metalfoes. He's the only Metalfoes player in Top Cut. He was the only Metalfoes player in Top Cut. He's still the only one.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping he's going to perform a little better than last time, because last time he kind of just got shut out. So I really hyped him, and it was kind of bad.
Marcus gets to go first. The rotor comes down to get the boots.
Yep.
And the Allure of Darkness, drawing an anti-spell.
Yep.
And the Terror Top.
Oh.
They are some pretty decent draws, if you ask me.
Yep. The boots goes back out.
So Boots just tagging out for a little time.
Special summons Terror Top, activates effect. Max C is chained.
Which is huge.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not going to get the draw in this situation because it's an inherent special summon.
So Marcus also has, I think it's Barber and Seer in his hand.
Yes, he does.
Whereas...
why are people getting ideal hands for Michael's deck?
Whereas this isn't too bad either. Michael has Maxi, as we saw. He also has Kirin, Pot of Desires, Mystical Space Typhoon, and a Gofu.
Oh, the Gofu as well. Excellent.
So Marcus...
I hope we'll see a bit of that.
Marcus Mustafa and the Scarm. Wow.
Sends the Barbar to make Beatrice.
To get Beatrice. He's just letting Michael draw those cards. But this is ideal.
But he's got the anti-spell.
He's got the anti-spell, he's got the searches, he's got everything. Yeah.
Michael is maining two MST to counter that. But
Michael does have the Mystical Space Typhoon in his opening hand.
Oh, has he opened it? Oh, of course.
He opened it, and he also has the Desires.
Oh my goodness.
So he's gonna need to flip this straight away. So Marcus
his hand is like 9.
And he's instantly going to activate that Mystical Space Typhoon. Marcus is a little bit dejected there.
I think Marcus kind of no-feared into the Max C, thinking possibly there's a chance that this player wouldn't be using Max C, MST.
So
Gofu special summons. Oh, here comes the Jamie the Kid locals token. Oh yes.
So you just want to go over Gofu's...
Blackwing Gofu the Vague Shadow. You special summon it if you control no monsters. Your opponent doesn't have to have any. When it's special summoned, it special summons 2 0/0 Dark level 1 tokens. They can't be used for a tribute or a synchro material. But it's important to note that Gofu is a level 5 tuner in and of himself. And that's an invaluable resource when you're considering making Gofu in a Metalfoes deck. So of course, you also have access to a level 5 monster in the form of Metalfoes Adamante.
Yes, of course. So straight away we see the
Volflame added off of Summoner's Art.
And it's been instantly played in his Pendulum Zone.
Here's where the Twin Twister is going to have to come out for Marcus, otherwise Broadbent is going to use this effect to destroy. Yep. Of course, leaving the token with me on it, because why wouldn't you?
Of course. I would have destroyed that first, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe Marcus might be feeling the Twin Twister now, since he has 2 valid targets. He knows what one of them is,
but one of them is also a free draw.
Exactly. So it's such a difficult situation with trying to destroy the Metalfoe back row because they're just so annoying.
In my opinion, Marcus has missed the correct opportunity to use that card, but
Possibly,
it's still not in the worst position. So Pot of Desires is activated. That's why he searched the fusion first, because as we discussed yesterday, you have to get the fusion out of the deck. He does play 2, but I still don't really recommend that.
9.
I believe that was 9.
Anyway, 10.
So there's he said he's going to move the banished piles from Pot off the mat. Oh, okay. The judge is insisting that it stays on.
Yeah.
But draws 2.
Cards that we can't
It
see.
says draw 2. It just says draw 2.
Does
It's
it?
crazy.
I didn't know that.
It's so good.
So it is a decent card in a lot of decks.
So Michael's hand is now almost entirely cards we don't know,
Yeah,
except for like the Kieran. So I'm interested to see where he goes now from here, because he should have a crazy amount of resources. And if he's seen any more Metalfoes, which he has the Sulk in play. Of course, the Beatrice causes a big problem there, and he shouldn't just cookie cutter his way into a Zolkin. But
Because it's going to go.
it's going to go
very
away.
quickly.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be difficult for him to actually use it. It will get bounced, or it can get aliched, which makes it even, which is another way you can deal with it. So Metalfoes fusion is flipped.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Using the
This is
token,
correct play.
because while it says you can't use it for a tribute, or it's not a tribute, you can fusion with
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So here's the Tolkien play.
Yep. But the Sulkin is not really correct in this situation. But Marcus is considering making a play before he makes the Sulkin. And he is. He's going to activate his Beatrice.
Would it have not been better to wait for the Tolkien?
I mean, we don't know if the Sulkin's going to come out, to be fair.
True.
But
I've been trying to
like,
block
I can understand this, but depending on what he hits, it could put Michael in a position where he can go, okay, the Beatrice is out of the way,
Yeah.
I can now make a different play.
So the Dante gets detached, and Marcus is considering his options. He does have Seer in hand, which is pretty decent.
He's looking at the Farfa. Yeah, the Farfa's.
Farfa's a pretty decent one. The Gofu is going to be hit.
The Gofu is going to be hit.
Which is the best thing to do.
Yeah,
because
it's important to
the
know
tuner.
it's a 0/0 tuner as well.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter too much about it. So yeah.
So, I'm interested to see where he goes here. He has now, of course, got another Metalfoe monster on the board, which makes it easier for him to make
Kieran was
Oracle.
banished by Pot of Desires.
Bear in mind, he's got another one in hand.
Of course he does.
You only need one.
You only need one indeed, so he's going to get that free draw.
Yeah,
that
like
free
it's so
plus
ridiculous
card
that
is
card does that.
ridiculous. And it just means that you can just play one.
Yeah, but
It's
Robin
just
plays two.
insane. Which is interesting.
He's never actually explained it to me. We spent the entire night last night in the hotel room calling him trash, like openly to his face. I told him I called him garbage on stream.
Yeah.
But he still didn't actually explain the logic to me. But I do trust him. He's an incredibly good player. But
Unfortunately, we can't see what that is.
I don't know if he has the skill to take on Marcus though.
Who knows? Marcus is a very, very outstanding player.
The other Volflame is played.
Wow, okay, so that's just obviously so he can pop one of them.
So you can
one
get
of his
another
back row.
search.
Possibly a fusion.
He needs to
again.
watch for that Twin Twister though.
He does. I would have thought I'm pretty sure it's
He's
a
got.
Twin Twister, right?
Yes, it is a Twin Twister, I believe. That's what we saw. I mean, Marcus plays 3, so it's realistic that it would be.
So he also has the Seer in hand. So he
Yeah.
starts, wow, this could be pretty potentially big.
Yeah, the Seer discard is going to be huge. Like Michael's doing the best he can, but like his situation isn't exactly ideal. He's drawn a lot of cards, and he's ready to stock his
he's
extra.
letting him do it.
Yeah,
Interesting.
possibly going to see the Metalfoe counter, or it might be the fusion. I don't know if Oracalc is really where you want to be right now, so possibly going to be counter.
Yeah, just double checking. Marcus definitely has the Twin Twister.
Oh, it's going to be combination. I never really know what's the correct time to get Metalfoe combination, so I always kind of go for counter.
Yeah. It is a bit of a strange one, isn't it? It's quite difficult to judge because counter's such a good card as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kieran is played as the other end of the scale, and if Marcus okays that, he can go for his Pendulum Summon. He's only got the 2 though, and they're both vanillas.
So maybe Marcus is feeling pretty.
He's feeling pretty good about himself.
Pretty good about it. But maybe save
But
the.
he doesn't know there's a Kieran in hand.
Yeah, that is the problem.
So he could think, there's only 2 vanillas, like I'll let him get away with this for now.
At that
But
point,
no.
I don't think he would. No, the Twin Twister's
But now all it takes is for Michael to have another. Oh wait, no, there isn't a Kieran in hand because he just played it.
Of course,
Ignore
yeah.
me.
You're
Unless he's seen the second one.
So that's Kieran.
But he's got 3 cards in hand.
Now he's got a Dante as well.
But if Michael can set up another scale, which he can't, no.
That is big.
I mean, he's got a 2500 defender, which is big.
which is very big, and the go through comes back.
So he's definitely not going to lose a huge amount of life here, but
So Marcus looks like he draws another
he's got a far friend hand that he can discard for the Beatrice.
That's insane. So Metalfoes fusion is just going to vanish from the field. He's also got the tall guy play as well.
Yep, there it is.
Marcus is going to no fear because I don't think Tom.
He doesn't.
I think
Michael
he
doesn't
knows.
play any real traps.
He doesn't play any reactive cards either, really.
I mean, he plays counter, which is actually really surprisingly strong
But
in these situations,
Yeah.
but it only really postpones the inevitable.
so Marcus is looking into the future here and investing into the Skarm.
Yes.
Which is obviously the best play. There's no reason in this situation not to get the Skarm.
Definitely.
You already have cards in your hand as well. I think he has another 2 BAs in his hand.
Hey JY, you're welcome. He deserves calling out. Another guy from my locals that we test with, he's like, thank you Jamie for calling him out.
So, looking at Marcus's extra deck, obviously there's a lot of standard stuff. What would you say could be a good card to go into for his extra deck? So he's getting the boots back. Arguably, you maybe want to go for the second Dante.
Yeah, sorry, I lost track of the game state a little bit when I was interacting with chat.
No, that's fine.
I'm going to refresh it though because it's frozen.
No, it's not. It was
Oh, on my
there.
screen it had. No, this is the video had frozen.
Oh, okay. It's definitely not frozen for me, so that's fine. So we have AlintheaYoh play coming out. Marcus is just overextending here a little bit. Well,
I mean,
not overextending,
he
but
basically
he's
can,
flexing.
like-
But comfortably he can. The really big problem now with Robben is that he basically needs to draw another Desires to have any hope of getting scales. This is the problem.
I mean, not really. There is a situation where if he has counter, he actually is fine. Because if he has counter, he can use it now, get a guy to defend himself, banish it, add back one of his guys from his graveyard, use that guy to destroy his face-up combination when he flips it, and he has a scale. But
Oh, we have a Giga Brilliant.
Giga Brilliant, we haven't seen this in ages. Of course, it's turning into, is that Corbage?
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what it does. It changes it to, oh no, it bounces. No.
So I imagine Marcus used Giga Brilliant's effects.
Yeah, Marcus is potentially going to play around counter as well if he turns it into Beatrice. Oh, sorry, yeah, he can use the Corbage to add that. I don't entirely remember the effect of Corbage, so I think it can add an insect from
Just
the
pull it up,
grave.
is it?
Yeah. Is it Corbage?
Maybe. Yes.
Yeah, let me have a read of Digital Bug Corbage.
So it's discarded the far, and this looks like it's going to be an OTK.
It can attach an insect from the grave to hand as material. It will be enough for
that's it,
game.
yeah,
Oh,
so-
Michael, I'm sorry.
So Michael is picking
Marcus,
up his cards
with
there.
the
Marcus with an
enormous
OTK, absolutely
OTK
huge.
board.
As we know, these players are just outstanding in their talent. So if we look at, if you want to talk about Michael and see what he can possibly
have a look
side
through
deck
Michael's
this, 'cause
list
I'm pretty
again.
sure he probably has a fair bit.
Michael is side decking 1 Lava Golem, which we'll remember from talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
2 Vanity's Fiend, 2 Majesty's Fiend, 2 Ally of Justice Quarantine, 2 Ghost Ogre, 3 System Down, 3 Mask of Restrict. Now I'm going to cheat here because I know what he sided yesterday against PK Fire, which he also lost to on stream.
Yeah. It's a cursed deck for maybe.
Yeah,
Possibly, maybe.
he is going to be siding in 2 Vanity's Fiend, 2 Majesty's Fiend, possibly the Lava Golem to deal with Beatrice boards. But there are a lot of the time lone Beatrices. That's the only problem.
Yeah, but this just kind of cements how much of a problem Beatrice is. It's just Michael had so many cards that he drew off that maxi.
Yeah.
We thought he might actually be behind. Marcus would be behind. Just because of the amount he could draw, and also he had the desires for the extra 2 cards for that net +1. Or -9, whichever way you want to look at
It's
it.
just the strength of Beatrice. The absolute disruption that it can cause is monumental.
Yeah, it's because you combine it with things like the Farfar, the Alex, everything. Like even it's like, yeah, it's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, PK Fire is so crazy.
And the added
Ridders, bro, I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I wish Moobot was promoting me as well, but a guy can dream.
I can probably do that in the next
It's
round.
okay, I don't have a Twitch. Like, I do, but I don't use it.
It's promoting my YouTube.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Moobot only loves me.
Yeah.
Right, so they are shuffling up. I'll do. If you remind me, I'll look at it, see if I can. I should be able to.
I mean, from Marcus on the flip side here, we may see him put in Vanity's Fiends, Typhoons, possibly a Maxi.
Yeah.
But
Possibly a Raigeki?
maybe.
Or the Garma Seal, possibly for the Kirin.
Yeah, Gamma Seal we could see, definitely. But
So we'll switch back over to
the players who are shuffling up.
So we can just see, so we are in top 8. I didn't even have to change those life points.
No,
Because,
no.
You know,
Man just got swept. Oh, Will, you need to stream more. Someone's definitely suggesting they'll donate to you.
He's already donated to me, St. Matrix.
Please donate to you more.
St. Matrix is a legend. Thank you very much.
Man's gonna pay your wages.
I know, yeah.
Give you a job.
Single-handedly keep me on the
LZ19.
stream.
It's good to see like some kind of old and new
faces.
faces. Faces. JY Sharif unfortunately couldn't be with us, but Top National's another very good player from my area.
Excellent.
So players have just presented decks. Friendly handshake. These two have played each other multiple times at Brotherhood events in the past.
In the words of the Joker, here
we go. Okay, so Michael, I believe, will be starting.
Going first. And we're just going to get a picture of the hands.
I'm afraid Trains are not in the top 8. Trains lost the last feature match.
Which is currently uploaded on YouTube.
YouTube.com/AlintheaYoh.
So, we have, we'll talk about Michael's hand first. So Michael has Maxi, Bumbuku, Summoner's Art Desires, and I think that's a silver?
That is a Steelen. And then on the flip side, Marcus Patel has Seer, Gloves, Twin Twister, Typhoon, and Barbar. Twin Twister is huge going second.
It really is.
So
you have so much
that.
flexibility in the plays that you can make. So Bumbuku's going to come down, and I'm pretty sure he searched. I think we just missed that when we were looking. So Summoner's Art is going to probably go get.
He will have searched the Kirin. Like there's no other target.
Is it going to be? Are we seeing a scout play?
It could possibly be the scout play, which is where the Typhoon's going to meet it, unfortunately. Which is upsetting because I really wanted to see this play come out.
Yeah.
Like he's just put the monolith to the top of his deck. Pays 8.
Pays the 8.
Although, does he just let him do it? Because Marcus knows that it's just going to go anyway. Like, 'cause it's just going to be played over Steelen, and he's actually going to lock him into that scout.
The scout is what scale's the
or
scout?
hang on, what was the wording on Typhoon? They're questioning it.
No, it's
no, I was going to say.
No, Typhoon is okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure it's just an MST if you control no cards.
Yeah. Which is devastating.
Yeah.
Devastating.
So you can activate it from hand if you control no cards. So that puts him in a bad place. Like the Kirin, people say like GG some Kirin, it's a wrap. But I don't remember what the rest of his hand was. Oh no, the Desires is there. Like it's fine. This is where he's going to banish both the fusions, and he'll still be bad for playing 2 fusions.
So I wonder if we can see.
For anyone who's new to the stream, just joining us, it is purely affectionate.
I think there were fusions in there.
Oh, I kind of want to go over and look.
I know, I wish we could.
Some vanillas, that's good.
And there may have been a spell.
Is it a Steelen though? No, it's not a Steelen, it's a Silvered.
But
Silvered, he's back online.
Yeah,
Marcus has to let him go because he only had the 1 Twister.
That's it.
I mean, he has a Twin Twister, but it's not the Twin Twister.
No, of course not. He does have Kirin as well, which could potentially even see us go to a game 2.
Yeah, so he's going to set a counter. He's got rid of the fusions. Like I think like Fusion would have been the card he'd set here.
Fusions have gone.
But he doesn't really mind that much. Like Fusion is cute, but he doesn't have a Zolk in play anyway. Like, he has a Bambuka on board that he can't move. Upstart Goblin is played. It's interesting to note how many draws and search cards he plays. Like 3 Desires, 1 Upstart, 3 Summoner's Art, 2 Painful Decision. Like he's basically playing a 30 card deck.
Yeah. So and he's just.
No, that was it? No way was that a pass.
That was a pass turn.
Wow. What did I miss? Oh, he doesn't have a way to set the rest of the scale up.
He doesn't have another scale.
No.
So he just got the counter.
Oh no! Reveal. Maxi is chained.
Wow. Huge.
So I'm not really sure what traps we could see out of Mike though. We've got the counter, but I don't know what the other card is. But looking at what he plays, it has to be another non-reactive card.
It must be. So Marcus must think, I got to go through with this.
Yeah. I mean, Marcus, if he's done any research for Metalfoes, he'll know most of the Metalfoes lists aren't playing reactive cards. So
Baba.
Dante's summoned.
So he at least gets a Skarm. He hasn't got maximum profit.
Attacks with the Dante.
But he at least does get profit.
Yeah. 90 to 72. Bear in mind, Marcus can't make Beatrice.
Wow.
Marcus can't make Beatrice. He's
Double
double
counter.
counter. This is something I've seen Michael do literally all day. He just gets someone's destroyed and the counters just come up. And all of a sudden you're staring down like a Vol Flame and a Gold Drive or a double Vol Flame.
Just on Marcus's reaction there, you know.
Yeah. It literally says wait, it doesn't say a level. So you just dump some big monsters on him. And that's how horrible it can be. And the coolest part is about the counters. They're going to be able to bring back that Metalfoes that's in the extra deck, so that he can make a complete scale. There's the Vol Flame.
But one thing that Michael may be worried about
Twin Twister.
Unknowingly is one, the Twin Twister, and two, the Solemn Warning that Marcus drew at the start of the turn.
No. That's horrible.
So he's got a real. So that needs to be. It will be switched into defense soon.
Yeah, it has automatically good defense, but there's a Seer underneath it. Solemn Warning and Twin Twister set.
He can't go into the Beatrice because he needs that discard for the.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, he has the Tour Guide now.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I mean, he doesn't have a discard. He doesn't have another
did
Burning
he not
Abyss
have
monster in
a
hand.
Burning Abyss?
No,
Okay.
he used his only two, Seer and Baba.
Wow. This could be interesting.
JY, me and Swan didn't want to let him play this build, but he was adamant that it was the one.
So the second Desires comes down.
JY's raging out. He's like, why is he playing this Randy build?
So this deck is getting very small.
Yeah, he's lost 20 cards from his deck.
Is it at the point where you're either drawing the cards you really don't want or the cards you do? It's the
The problem is, the deck is 40 cards you want.
Yeah. So he has
He's got 5 remaining.
cards left.
But he can, like, if he has his fusions online, he can cycle them. But I'm pretty sure he doesn't have
He
fusion.
has a Twin Twister. If he drew any back row out,
Now's the time. He only plays MST.
Oh,
He doesn't
wow.
play Twin Twister.
never mind then.
But we're going to see a tribute summon for Kieran.
For Kieran?
Yes.
At this point, do you consider the Solemn Warning?
Yes, you definitely want to consider it, considering there's not a Kieran online. However, there is a Bombuku in the extra deck.
There's a Bombuku, but he does have the Twin Twisters as the outs.
Yes, but
So-
here's what Broadbent's going to do. Broadbent is going to fuel a scale in his hand by adding back that Steelan that's on his board.
Yeah.
Marcus Twin Twisters those two. He then has double counter to add them straight back.
Yeah. So he's
Bear
just
that
gonna
in
let-
mind.
He's just going to let it go through.
Yep, that's
But
fine.
he does have a Seer.
He does have a Seer. That's only going to bring back a Scar. Like it's good. It's definitely good.
Yeah.
But I think Michael's the problem is here. Michael can get his pendulum scale off,
Yeah.
but he's going to get it straight into a Solemn Warning.
Which is going to be devastating.
Yep. So he's just okay. He's
Michael
okay with the
probably
pendulum
thinks-
scale.
Michael probably thinks he's safe.
Oh no, Michael,
Is this
no.
a 4?
It might well be. I don't want it to be. Michael should really be conservative with it.
Which he looks like he is. You would have thought you would go through with the Bombuku, wouldn't you? Oh.
It's okay. That is a
That's-
conservative play, unless he puts the
Never
Mambuku
mind.
down. Yeah, he's about to get
It's gonna be
rinsed.
huge.
He's about to get straight rinsed. Oh, is the stream down?
Oh. That is a huge, huge Solemn Warning.
I think the stream might be down, but those of you who are watching this video on demand, that was the most painful thing I've seen in a long
Yeah.
while.
That was insane.
I mean, you can't underestimate the fact that there is still a Kieran in play and a live scale.
Yeah. That was just absolutely insane.
Probably a doubly live scale, yeah.
So Solemn Warning was just brutal. And Michael's probably feeling pretty painful at this point. We shouldn't be dropping
Sorry.
now, so
Sorry, I was just responding to the chat. Right, so Kieran versus Skarm, I believe. Is Michael thinking out the rest of his plays, or did he pass turn to Marcus? I didn't see if Marcus drew. I was
I'm not
responding.
entirely sure either. Saying we're alive, it's strange.
Is it saying we're live on Twitch?
It is, yeah.
So Tour Guide is summoned, Graph is special summoned. Of course, the Skarn blew itself up because the Tour Guide was present on the field. Yeah, even the actual stream is saying we're live. Like, even Twitch itself is saying we're live, but it's just showing your off box. So we'll see if we can sort that out at some point. Right. Michael's definitely thinking it out. Kieran on the graph, forcing him into a position. Oh, excellent. Kieran forcing forcing Marcus into a situation where he's got a Tour Guide stuck on his field.
Very, very painful, of course.
Marcus just double checking that he's just checking the whole game state here to see what has been used, what's gone. But
so if you did miss it, we had a very potentially game-changing play where Michael Broadbent pendulum forward into a solemn warning.
Yeah, that's definitely not where you want to be. But oh well.
So I'm trying to see what Marcus's hand is. It doesn't look.
There's a graph. It's definitely got a graph in it. It's got his gloves from turn 1, and one card we can't see.
So the gloves could potentially be. Oh, he's already normal summoned.
He's already normal summoned.
So it's just.
And it's an extra back row card.
So he was possibly just wondering, would you consider the Twin Twister at this point?
Just blinding it?
To try and free up, hit the pendulums to try and free up potential further plays.
I mean, it's difficult. Maybe in your opponent's next turn, but like I don't know, because Marcus has to be feeling good about the fact that there is only a Steelen in the extra deck. There's only a little bike with 0 attack.
He said match fixing beer was winning mode.
Cheers, Oscar. You got us.
So Marcus passes, sets and passes, and then we are on to Michael's turn. So. Yeah. Michael probably feels much happier the fact that he knows he could probably pendulum summon into possibly not many back row. He does have Marcus does play strikes.
He does play strikes, but he's not. I don't know if he's seen them.
No, he hasn't seen them yet.
It didn't look like it. He's brought 4 cards in deck.
I thought that looked like 3.
It might well be.
Possibly might have 4. So the Bambuku comes down.
Bambuku summoned.
And he's going.
Is he going to activate the effect?
He possibly might not be able to activate the effect.
Oh. We'll soon see.
But at this point, would you not have to? He would have to say, "Don't activate the effects," because if he activates the effect, then he can check the deck.
Oh my goodness, he's doing it.
What's he going to look for?
He's gone for the Kieran.
The other Kieran. Wow.
3 cards remain. 3 cards remain.
You really want to shuffle that?
Kieran's that strong though. You want it. You actually want it. Because if Michael doesn't win in 3 turns, he's more than likely going to lose anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But here's the problem. He's playing against PK Fire. PK Fire can just chill that long.
Yeah, that is the problem.
That has to be in the back of his mind. Right now, are we going to see Solemn Strike here?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think it was set?
No, I don't think there was.
Because if it is, this is over. The summon sticks.
Yeah.
Look at Marcus nod.
Yeah.
Ah, and then a second pendulum for 4 has stuck.
Marcus is on 7,000 life points.
He is on 7,000 life points, but there's a lot of 2,000 attack point monsters there.
Marcus still had the
Fog Blade. Oh wow! He can chain Kieran though.
You can chain Kieran, but it does remove a Kieran from the
and it gives him a Tour Guide back. That's the one fear. And it won't remove the Kieran. He'll just like add the Bambuku back.
Yeah. He's just going to return the Bambuku and he's going to return the Tour Guide. Because remind me on Fog Blade, it can't be targeted for an attack.
Cannot be targeted for an attack, its effects are negated, it can't attack itself.
Perfect. So we just got to judge his chair.
Yeah, just double check
it's all okay.
Situation here. It's tense.
It is tense.
It's actually really tense.
Very tense.
Yeah.
So the Tour Guide comes back to the hand, the Fog Blade will stay there.
Yeah. Does the Fog Blade? I think if you bounce it in reaction to the Fog Blade freezes.
Yes.
Because the Fog Blade will only get its effect if it's when this card is when that card leaves the field.
Correct. So
he's going to activate the Twin Twister.
Twin Twister here just to get.
He has a Seer in hand.
Wow.
If he drops the Seer.
It's the graph.
It's the graph. He can get something else, but he won't take any damage if he gets the Dante back. Because none of Michael's monsters is big enough.
Does he knows that's
he knows it's combination.
Combination.
But Michael doesn't want to search here.
Of course.
He can't
So
thin his
it's
deck any
actually
further.
very, very clever.
Yeah, yeah.
Marcus is being very
And
intelligent.
also, I don't know if
This
Michael
is-
has any Metalfoes left.
Probably not.
He does have a way to recur a scale though, so he's definitely not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
No, not
But
at
that Scarm being there, Michael just has to go pass. Michael just has to say, okay, nicely done, you have a turn.
Yeah. So Michael, does Michael have a max? Oh my God, no, he's not going to drop the maxi.
No, there's no way he's going to play maxi.
Ignore what I just said.
I think he's banished all of his fiends as well.
And he draws.
This is what's really hurtful. Michael hasn't seen a single side deck card.
No. Desires, banishing them all.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I mean, that is the downside of Pop Desires.
Exactly.
You potentially see it.
Exactly, this is what I say.
Ninja Frog saying double Kieran, his
Yeah.
opponent must be like, ah!
Yeah, exactly. Well, normally in this situation you would.
Not like this.
Not like this.
That's what the emoji means.
The problem is though, so Kieran's once per turn, right?
Kieran is once per turn.
The problem with Broadbent is that his hand is full of monsters.
Yep. And he
sorry,
has
Marcus has a full of monsters. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem for
He has the
Michael.
tour guide play. Like if Michael bounces this now, he has to know that Marcus can just go, okay, do it again.
Okay, do it again with tour guide.
Yeah.
And then he also has, I think it's a cloak and a boots in hand.
Oh no.
I see. There's definitely
No.
there's definitely something in that.
Tour guide cloak boots.
I don't know if it's a tour guide. I don't know if it's cloak boots. I'm pretty sure it's one. It might be a boots.
Don't let it be tour guide cloak boots. No, it's tour guide seer boots.
It's
So
a seer boots. Yeah, that's right.
it might be boots. I
So
think.
straight away he's going to bounce it.
Yeah.
And so the Scarm will get its effect.
Oh, sorry, it's
gloves.
gloves.
Regular
Tour guide seer gloves. Yeah.
Which is still pretty strong. So the tour guide is going to come out and he can't do anything.
Oh, I didn't realize the fiends are horrible in the matchup. People are arguing in the chat that it's potentially like the fiends are pretty bad anyway, so like it's not a problem.
Which fiends?
The fiends that Michael would have sided in.
Oh, okay. So Farfar's going to come down.
Yeah.
So he's going to go into the Dante, most likely, of course.
Yeah.
So Dante is going to attach that Farfar. Oh, no.
No, he's going to attach tour guide. He doesn't want to use the Farfa
There's
just
a
yet.
strike, there's a Typhoon.
And then there's a Farfa anyway, so
Wow.
he just gets the value. So he gets to banish the Stealing.
Yep.
That's kind of cute. That's all he can banish because the Kieran's can't be targeted.
Targeted, yeah. So.
Yeah, he's just not going to do it straight up. So he's going to attack a Kieran. Michael will take 500, put him to 4,400. Michael's also shamelessly plugging the gym he goes to. His life point paper is always his gym. He's going to make Beatrice here.
Of course.
2,800 booty. Seer then going to bring back a dead Dante, I believe.
No,
no,
Dante's got bounced.
Yeah, it got bounced. I think that's something Marcus just realised because he kind of like did a double take.
So he's going
going to just
Barbar.
burn. So Seer will be banished. Scarm and possibly Liebig. I think Liebig is the one.
Liebig or Farfa?
Farfa. Yeah, he's got
already
multiples of that
Farfa
online.
underneath the Beatrice.
Yeah.
So he's keeping that Farfa for some disruptive plays because he can get 2 disruptions.
Yeah, he can't be hating where he is right now. Definitely, like Marcus is pretty happy where he is. But I don't know if is there a Seer still in the main deck? No, there is not.
No.
There's no Seer in the main deck.
So Farfa is also searched,
He actually can't recur the Beatrice.
which is a problem.
So if Michael goes bounce your Beatrice, that's it. Surely Michael can just push the game. Because there's a Farfa underneath it, which will do nothing. A Dante, which will get an add back, so that's cute. If Michael can bounce the Beatrice and then just put damage on, that's unless I'm missing something, that's game. JY, can you confirm that?
Well, we will soon find out.
JY's like hyper analysing the game state of the chat. Like I'm pretty sure Marcus can't win here.
So he is going to pendulum summon for 3.
I would question that because he's going to have to bounce the Stealing anyway, so I would just
Yeah.
bounce the Stealing and then brought it
Done
back.
it, yeah.
But like maybe I'm just being nitpicky at this point. Someone's saying it's hard for him to come back, but not impossible. I think it's impossible because unless I've missed something, like he's lost.
So he's going to activate Beatrice's
Okay.
effect. So Farfa comes down. It's going to banish one
So
of
I'm
those
pretty
spells.
sure he doesn't have any summoning effects left in there.
So it puts the cloak. In
Oh,
the
of course he
grave.
has the sword.
Yes. There's a sword engraved.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Right, I'm not sure if this is where it might hurt Michael to, of course using the Farfa, where it might hurt Michael to have not bounced that Stealing. Oh, the V-Fiend.
Wow.
So basically it says no sword for you.
Yeah.
No sword for you.
No sword for you.
Now,
You played that very well.
yeah, he just bounces that, and then that's only 64.
So
Unless we missed something in the life, that's only 64.
it is.
That's
a pretty
actually
strong
coming back to
field.
bite Michael now.
Yeah. It's
That
a pretty
one
strong
summon.
field though.
Yeah, oh, it's a huge field, huge. See now-
Marcus needs to draw something huge.
Yep.
If he sided in that Raigeki, it would help a bit because obviously you can start making space because the Vanity's Fiend will be off the field.
Yeah.
Same with the Garma Seal or anything like
Yeah,
that.
that's game though. So he's got 4 monsters. That's going to be game 3. I'm not sure if Marcus is slow rolling here or if I'm missing something, but that's game.
Yeah, that is game. So very impressive there. Very big field.
Yeah, I agree, Ridders. It should have been a bounce before the Pendulum summon, but
Yeah. But luckily it didn't actually cost him the game.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think at that point, as you were saying, because he had the Vanity's Fiend, it was all elemental.
I'd like to give a big shout out to the Milton Keynes, Bedford, Aylesbury area. I can see you guys all accumulating in the chat. Good to see you all here,
Good
back
lads,
in our
good
boy.
lads. Welcome back.
They're all the guys from our local scene.
Very nice. Welcome guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining
Thank you
in.
for watching. Thank you for watching. So we're going to be seeing siding happening. Michael's changing 2 cards out. Sadly, he can't hear JY calling the Fiends trash, so they're probably going to be staying in the deck.
Well, they just won him a game.
So,
Can't really argue if it's won him a game.
yeah. No, well, I mean, there's argument that the game state was pretty much won beforehand. It just meant it stopped the sword.
Possibly.
Like it was kind of like an icing on top play
Yeah.
rather than an actual game redefined. Like Kieran was the card that won that game easily.
Yeah, of course.
But Kieran's the card that wins the matchup. It's the card that wins all of the games for forgot the name of it for Metalfoes. Like
yeah.
Metalfoes is basically just like a way to summon Kieran.
Yeah.
Like, it's just Kieran
Which is
Turbo.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're just shuffling up now. Popping a few cards. Obviously, Marcus is probably going to go first.
Yeah.
Probably safe to say.
They're asking us to show a Cyber Angel deck. Unfortunately, no Cyber Angels top the event.
No.
So
I don't think there was any that even played. I'm disappointed, of course. I would have played it, but you know, what can you do? So they're just shuffling up. So we'll jump back to the match area now.
Okay. Let's see
So
if decks
the-
are presented.
The final match of this top 8 round on stream.
I'm just going to take a minute to have a quick drink and
Compose ourselves.
because we both really want our respective guys to top, like to carry on.
I want Marcus to win, and Jamie wants Michael to win. So it's quite interesting how we're it's like Raw and SmackDown. Versus
It really
each other.
is, it
Like,
really
in
is.
In the old days, it's terrible now.
SmackDown versus
Wrestling's
Raw.
terrible now.
Easy now. Let's not divide the chat like we did yesterday with Nando's.
No.
Did I tell you the Nando's nearly burnt down?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to tell the stream?
I went out to get a Nando's the other night after, of course, I was talking about it on stream, and I'm sitting there in the waiting area for my takeaway, and I can just see flames billowing under the grill. No one else is noticing it because you can only see it from my angle,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, like the grill just erupts in flames, and like everyone goes crazy, and I'm all like, my food's in there.
my food's a bit.
It took me
burnt
like 40 minutes to get
now.
food because they had to.
So not only do you have overpriced chicken, you have overpriced burnt chicken.
Yeah, they were actually like fire extinguishing the cooker. I was like, oh my god.
So they are drawing hands now, and we will get them imminently.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Just that was a funny little tale from Telford. So I'll open up the chat on my phone.
it's very difficult to see what Marcus has.
Marcus has a reinforcement of the army, I believe a Scarm, a strike, a card I can't tell, and he has 2 strikes.
Michael Broadbent's open Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries.
Yes! Yes, Broads.
Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Marcus. Is that it?
It's Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Sorry, that's why I was
thought
like,
it
what?
Winter Cherry then for a second.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
That would have been
I was looking at my phone at the hands.
So Marcus also has a strike, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He opened 2 strikes. Like, it's crazy.
Wow. Okay. So what can he do with this? He can special like summon out the Farfar.
Rescue Cat, the image we were sent was the handle pushed together with the names, but the image was too pixely that the names were literally just like, you could see the boxes and that was it. Oh no, I was saying the other hand. Like I was trying to look at the edges of the pictures. Upstart Goblin played.
Upstart comes down. He also has Desires in his hand again. opening that desires is interesting. So he's going to one-shot here.
Oh. He kind of has
So
to.
he hit strike.
No, he hit them. He missed them. He missed them. I'm not really sure why he would side Ghost Dogger versus Burning Abyss, but maybe I'll ask him about it later.
Yeah.
That megaphone is like ruining our
Yeah,
stream.
it's really loud. That is Kiwi. So Volt Flame is searched by these summons are. Cannot believe he missed.
Yeah.
That is mental. That could be so defining.
Yeah.
And he's also got an extra 1,000 life points.
I mean, the fear has to be there after what happened before.
Yeah, it has to be. So he needs to play it, but he might not feel. The problem actually is as well,
2
it's
minutes till time.
And Marcus has 3,000 life points to pay on the field. However, that
He is a
1,000 extra
KO.
life is pretty decent.
There's that pot though. Without a search for the fusion though, he could have banished the fusions again.
Turning
Our resident judge just neatening things up, speeding the game state along as we run into time.
So the Volt Flame comes down on the extra.
Flame is played.
Marcus is looking a bit worried.
Yeah, but he's fine. Like Marcus is in Marcus is in a fine game state. He's bluffing the Twin Twister. I'm pretty sure he's bluffing the Twin Twister. Like, see,
He's telling them to hurry up, to
okay.
carry on. They don't want to go into time.
No, they've only got 2
going
minutes. There's no way they're not.
They're going to.
I'm just double checking the chat.
Kiwi hype.
Yeah, JY Broadbent shuffled in sided in a Ghost Ogre. I'm shaking my head so hard, man.
So I think the counter was set. You'll be able to.
They're saying check the hands to waste time. Sorry, what was that?
I think you'll be able to check what he searches on the screen because it's in delay.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it is. So
yeah,
it's
I'll
going to
have a look
pendulum
at the
someone
delay.
else. Wow, here it is. Yeah, Michael knew. Michael.
Yeah, he only got a little bit, didn't he? He searched counter.
Yeah, thought so.
Watch the stream lag. There's no twin twister. There was no twin twister for that though.
No.
He's got another.
He's got combustion and counter.
Yeah, combination and counter.
Combination. So I always take combustion.
I love having the combination when you've got the one scale because it just means I set up a scale next turn, sick. And when you've got the counter as well, you're like MST my one card, go on, because I just get another one. Sets a card, sets a back row.
And I imagine they'll be in time soon.
Yeah, he's not going to get attritioned, so I hope that they'll put a dice on the table for us. Yeah, they're being stopped to say it's time.
So 0, 1, 2. I'm pretty sure we have 5.
Turn 0 is.
So Marcus gets to have the final turn.
Yeah. Thank you, Lynn. I was going to ask them if they could put it there. So Marcus is turn 1 of time. 6 turns of time. Well, 5 turns. 6 if we include turn 0.
So
let's see what happens here. Marcus is down.
The Ragged Glove is going to get banished.
I'm just checking the messages from the judge.
Yep.
The time has been confirmed. Ooh.
This is tense.
People posting that Kiwi's upset Maxi will get reduced to 2. Just having a read through all of it. People saying check the banish cards to waste time before time was called.
Just to confirm, time was called in Michael's end phase.
Okay. Allure of Darkness, soon to go to 3. There's an anti-spell, but like that's cute. But I don't know, like Michael doesn't have any outs to it, but Michael's also in a better position. And anti-spell isn't that great in this kind of game state where anti-spell will force Marcus into a situation where he can only normal summon once.
Exactly.
And Michael can possibly match that because Michael's playing so many monsters. In fact, more monsters than Marcus.
Yeah, it's very true. Wow, this is certainly interesting.
Kieran isn't limited in this event, by the way. We're playing
normal.
Yeah, we're playing normal format. Well, current format. Yeah. So Kieran isn't limited in this event.
So Marcus is just gonna have to set and set. He is behind.
Oh my goodness. So Michael, you can't be hating yourself with your Michael right now.
So he flips the
Anti-spell,
which is definitely gonna slow him down.
Michael activates the combination.
Yeah.
So he's more than likely going to thin the deck with the effect of stealing. With the effect of silvered.
Yeah.
Michael double checking to see if he's seen both of his MSTs go. If Michael's MSTs have gone, then he can't. I just realised how sick of a position Michael's in, right? He pops this to get a monster that he can set. He then has counter. So if Marcus kills 2 of his monsters,
No, he has the fusion.
Oh, sorry, yeah, he sets the fusion.
Yeah.
He also gets oh my god.
It's double counter.
So he gets a search and double counter. So he'll have 4 monsters. He doesn't even need to pendulum summon.
Doesn't need to at all.
Go on, anti-spell me. I pendulum summon from the deck, boy.
Yeah, exactly. Or special summon.
JY, if you check out my Facebook page, I've my actual personal Facebook, I've posted who's in top. But we can go through top. We'll go through top 4 when it goes to the next one. Yeah, he can double counter. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Oz. He can double counter and Castell, but I think that's too much of a risk.
Yeah.
Considering he's seen the warning and now he's seen a strike, so he knows there could be warning and strike.
Yeah.
So Broadbent has to be making some level of read on that.
At this point, he's already ahead in life points, so...
The fusion can be flipped, or I'm not sure if it worked.
It can't.
I mean, it was set by the effect, but yeah, they can't. It also sets the condition that they can't be activated. My mistake. During the turn they are set.
Yeah.
So the fusion won't work, but he does have that Vol Flame and that Gold Driver. He's going to tribute into a Kirin. Oh my goodness.
Marcus.
And Marcus is seriously considering that strike.
He can't, it's tribute summon. But when he chooses to activate the effect, then...
Let's go for the battle phase.
You just go for
Oh no, he's activating the effect. Yeah,
So
just in case
through,
it's a damaging card. Attack for 2000. Michael pushing away. Oh my gosh.
Michael has 1 more turn after this, and Marcus has 2 more turns.
People are saying maybe he'll make Draco sack. Yeah, people saying, JY, there must have been a mistake. Top 8 was called and your name wasn't announced because he scrubbed.
Hard.
He scrubbed hard, he didn't show up.
Oh. Very, very hard then.
Yeah, Kieran's on board. It's a GG kind of situation. Turn 3 now with Marcus. Marcus will have the last turn of time. Life points 31 to 8,000. And
So
Marcus
has picked up. Wow.
he's picked up.
Terratop isn't bad at all.
He's picked up Terratop, but where does it get him? Unless he has Tour Guide in hand, he can't make another big play.
Which he doesn't.
And last I checked, that's a Kirin.
Yeah. This is interesting.
Michael's in a position here where as long as he can just live for 2 turns, he's golden.
Well, he's certainly in the position to live.
Oh yeah. But I mean, he's going to lose another monster to the Kirin now, and it's a monster that he can't normal summon back. So it is a detriment. But the moment Marcus puts an Exceed monster down here, it's 100% getting bounced. Like, I'm almost certain. Because
There's no reason not to.
Michael can't deal with that threat. The strike will be played. Yeah, so Michael's board will actually get cleared here. Sorry, excuse me. But it's going to put Marcus down to 16. I don't know if he can deal damage that fast.
Well, the problem is, he mills.
I am favouring Michael. I made that abundantly aware. Oh no.
He milled the fog blade.
I'm sorry if I sound like I'm I'm choosing a favourite, but we both have our favourites. I'm just more vocal.
So the Kirin, so the Kirin is on top of the extra deck.
Yep. So Beatrice is going to be summoned. Marcus is making a bit of a comeback play here. But the problem is he's walling up. How far does this go?
He has 1 more turn.
He has 1 more turn to deal.
So he's going to straight away detach
He doesn't want the Kirin to get established, so he's more likely to Farfa. I'm almost certain.
Farfa.
Oh no. Is that Calcap?
I think so.
Forcing away the fusion spell. Yeah, forcing the fusion spell back to hand so that Michael just can't push that fusion spell. But of course it's important to get rid of the fusion spell as well, because it would have given Michael a way to get an extra monster on board, and also given him a draw.
Which is just too much.
It's too much. Marcus can't handle that. So this is Michael's last turn.
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah. I mean, if I was Michael here, I would 100% be summoning that Kirin over that Vol Flame, because the Vol Flame's irrelevant anyway, and the Kirin is so much better at living. The life points should be at 75, I believe. I'm not sure where the 500 came from. I may have missed it.
Okay, I'll change that. So he's just walling up now.
Yeah, he'd just wall up.
He didn't even summon the Kirin.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, it's a face down card.
That's just true.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
It's not looking too good.
So Marcus does have the Fogblade.
Yeah.
This has another monster. But unfortunately, I don't think you can get enough damage through it.
I mean, it depends on whether the monster's a BA or not.
I think it is a Burning Abyss monster.
But he has to deal, what is that, 5,900?
Yeah. Through 2 monsters.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, man. Like, if anything's going to do it, it'll be BBA.
Yeah.
But with an anti-spell there, stopping his own spells now, and he has a spell in hand, is that an alert?
I think so. Devastating.
Like, that is now causing a detriment. I think if you guys can tell us in the chat if the background noise is too much, I'll see if there's anything we can do. I'm just kind of becoming aware of it. But otherwise, if we're pretty good, then let us know. Oh, the stream went down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should be back now.
Okay, so 2 Beatrices, one of which gets banished.
They banished the ball.
Twin Twister is flipped. Dropping 2, and I think that is GG. Attacks, deals 25, pushing him down to 5,000. That's the end of time when we have the handshake.
Wow.
Oh, an incredibly good game for the stream. I'm really
very
happy
good
with
game.
that.
And Marcus unfortunately falls in the top 8.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Match fixing. BA was about to make a comeback and we stopped the stream again.
So very sorry about that. I don't know what was happening with the stream. It just kept dropping. But so wow.
Yeah.
That was intense.
Yeah.
That was intense. So I hope you all enjoyed that one. So we're going to jump to an intermission, and then we will see what we get in top 4.
Yeah. See you guys in top 4. Bye.